Hey, what's going on, Shannon? My name's Mike. This is my brother Steve, and we own S&M Cleaning Solutions. And we just want to tell you thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The 30-day sprint was amazing, and you really helped out our company a lot. Thank you.
Being in progress. Welcome, everyone. This is Shannon Miller, and I'm here with Jamie Runco, my co host. And today we're going to talk about what to say back to a potential client who belittles you over the phone, also known as a value statement. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because sometimes, well, not sometimes, a lot of the times, people will make offhanded remarks, this flippant whatever, and without any regard to anyone's feelings or what goes behind the actual, us showing up, doing the job, making sure the job is okay, getting paid without having to wrestle the client, making sure that, the towels got folded, the sheets got put on, and all the other things that go along with cleaning. Sometimes I have seen this more so because everyone is very price sensitive. Um, that they say the most offhanded remarks. So one of the ones that comes to the top of mind is, I was a nurse, or I am a nurse, and I don't
Oh,
even get paid that much money per hour. What do you think about that, Jamie?
I I I see it all. I mean, this is almost a daily, uh, uh, at least several times a week. I see this in the groups,
Right.
and especially for people that are still new and haven't done the research and been in these groups as long as probably we have. Um, you know, I know a lot of people can get complacent and just eye roll like, geez, this question again. However, you were new once too, right? And whenever somebody says that to you, it's just it takes me back to uh you're not running a business though. You're not running you we're not making all that $50 an hour, 60
62,
yeah,
7.
the national average.
Right.
Um, in my area, I make anywhere between 75 and $125 an hour per cleaning tech.
She has to because she operates out of California. So
Just
don't be shocked about that price because
just
that's pretty norm on the coast.
on the coast. Whenever I am in the groups, and I always say, give a minimum, don't charge hourly, charge flat rates. Our clients are looking for results. And whenever somebody offhandedly says something like that to you, honestly, it takes you back. Like, and then you're questioning yourself, like, am I too high? Am I too low? No, you have created and perfected your craft, which is cleaning and learning how to, you've paid your dues of insurances, and you're just, and you need to learn how to start speaking professionally to people by telling them this is why my prices are, not to go into a long explanation, but there have been some really good responses. Um, but I've also seen some very unprofessional responses.
Right. The response that I give is on the border because it's a little snippy because it can be frustrating. It's frustrating when you get 27 calls or 50 calls, and then half of those are like, I was a nurse and I cannot believe this is what you charge. And the reality is they just don't have the concept of what it actually costs to run a legitimate business. So I sometimes will retort, it sounds like it's a budget thing. So if that's the case, and that changes, please let me know. I'm happy to put you on the schedule. But sometimes they want to argue with you. So it's like a battle of throwing down the phone before who's going to hang up first or who's going to get the last word in, but over whatever the dynamics are. And sometimes you can say, that it's to run a legitimate business, and there's still a whole plethora of you guys out there. I know you are out there. I'm going to change this in our industry, who don't operate as a business. You operate as a side hustle, no crime in that. But you need, my whole educational process, the reason why I push so hard is that everybody should charge roughly the same, or around the same price, so that we don't have this price stipulation of I'm better than you. How dare you want to charge more money? It's an actual trade. A lot of us paid training to be here. It's not like it was free and we DIY'd it.
Yeah.
There was
So
involved, right?
very much so. Yes.
So sometimes we're going to go over some of these responses. These are polite and professional so that you can actually use them yourself. And we're going to put these in the show notes. I'll copy and paste them. And one response to someone who says, "Oh my God, I used to be a nurse." And if you were a nurse, I'm not picking on you. It's just an easy example. Um, how can you charge that? And you can say, "I understand that price can sometimes be surprising, but my rates are based on the value and quality of service I provide. I take pride in offering professional, thorough cleaning tailored to your needs, which ensures exceptional results each and every time. If you have any concerns or questions about what is included in the cleaning that you have requested, I am happy to discuss them with you. I truly want to ensure that my services are a right fit for you." So basically, you're plopping it right back in their lap. Is that your puppy?
See, I'm trying to not. I'm sorry. I just seen her head go whoop.
I was like, there's like little fluffy things. So
Yeah.
yes, totally. So that is a quick response that you can give. It's scripted. It obviously will take practice saying that. But
Yes.
it definitely demonstrates professionalism, confidence, and a willingness to address concerns without engaging in negativity. Because once once you bait them, it really does become who's going to get the last word and who's better than the other person. And sometimes in our industry, unfortunately, there'll be like, I have a PhD and I never got that, or I have this and I never got that, or you should be ashamed of yourself. And that's not the point. It's a business. We can't go into Neiman Marcus, and I know I've had this conversation before, and ask for a pantsuit and say, I'm only going to pay you for the pants, but I'm going to take the jacket and the pants and the shirt and the shoes. They're not going to let you leave the doors. It just doesn't work that way. That's not how negotiation works.
That's such a great example. That I can wrap my head around.
Right.
You know, um, I just got into I mean, I can really read you the text because this was last night. And I remember telling my husband, I was like, I don't know why people feel that they can barter with the cleaners, the cleaning companies,
Right.
or try to, and but they won't barter with, say, his industry, which is the roofing industry, or
Right.
but I like that. I like that response, or the idea of Neiman Marcus.
Right.
Uh, I had somebody said, well, I gave them a price between, and I give them a range,
Right.
325. They just wanted it freshened up.
It's
Please
only
get
a
the
broom
dog,
sweep.
please get the 4 dog smell out of a 2,100 square foot before my open house on Tuesday. Or I would like for it to be done on Monday or Tuesday. No deep clean, just dusting and the pet smell of 4 dogs. Three, okay. And it's an old Victorian house, and I gave a range of 325 to 400 for just a standard,
Right.
standard clean. And she goes, well, can't you just do it for the 200? That's no,
Right.
that's no. And there's a reason why I'm paying work comp. There has to be money to flow into this business to still run where all, my girls go and get their supplies. And girls and guys, because I'm getting ready to do another
Hey
interview.
everybody, Shannon Miller here from Clean Freaks University. I am talking to all my fellow cleaning business owners. Earn your way to your first 100K within your first year by using the methods that I teach inside of the Pricing Blueprint Masterclass. It covers regular maintenance cleanings, top to bottom deluxe cleanings, and move out cleanings. See you there.
Opportunity, employer.
Yes, absolutely. And it had that money, as a PA, you know, if you have your PhD, I wish I made the money that you did too, you know? Because I don't make that money, you know?
Right. Well, I'm better than you because I'm more educated than you that I don't like, and I will flat out tell you that I don't like it. It's not, we're all here to learn our own life lessons, and I'm big on this. So Jamie is here to learn her life lessons. I am here to learn my life lessons. We're each put here to provide a service to humanity. Mine happens to be this right now. I'm pushing everybody in the cleaning industry, and very soon Miss Jamie is going to be doing it with me, to where the whole industry needs to go. When people make a statement like that, that tells you a lot about their mindset and their own arrogance at stating as much. We don't care. We're non-judgmental. If we were judgmental, we wouldn't be cleaning houses. We see everything in our industry. Everything. I can legitimately tell you, I have seen everything from blow-up dolls to, sorry, let me get this out of here, to,
Well,
stuff. I've
what
seen
I just went through,
everything.
I walked in last Tuesday, not this, the Tuesday following. It was actually January 14th, and I walked in and I found a dead body.
Right.
So, he passed away. He'd been there for a while, days, and there's nothing
To
in
prepare you.
your
Even if we
house.
talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, of course. There's nothing in your house that it's going to shock me. I walked in on potbelly pigs, chickens as pets. It's just whatever, you know?
We've seen it all.
Yeah, we've seen it all. And I'm very non-judgmental.
Right. And I think that from a consumer point of view, they are judgmental. We do have a lot of stigma in our industry that we're all criminals or we're all past criminals, especially the carpet cleaning industry to this day
I
is
know.
still thought of that way. But it's just that there is this hierarchy of we're better than you because you're having to do this. And I always teach everyone to say, you can laugh all the way to the bank because I know more millionaires in this industry than in any other industry. So there is
Right?
opportunity here. There is, and that's my goal. I want you guys to all make as much fucking cash as you possibly can in the lifespan that you have when you're doing this, or get to build something that you're going to sell.
Right.
Here's a few more polite and professional responses that you can use when someone goes, "Oh my God, I was a nurse and I never made that much money."
Right.
It's I appreciate your feedback. My pricing reflects the level of care, experience, and attention to detail I bring to each and every job. I aim to deliver a clean and comfortable space for my clients while ensuring long-term satisfaction. If you're looking for high quality results, I believe you'll find my services worth the investment. Boom.
Boom. Done. Done. I mean, what could be the rebuttal of that? It's either going to be, okay, thank you. And that'll be the end of the conversation, the uncomfortable conversation, or it'll be like, okay.
Right. And I actually, if
Okay.
you are not sure, you can actually copy and paste these from the show notes. And,
Yeah.
and then that way you can print them out and have them on an index card or whatever. And then that way you can have your little script for when that person calls. Because
Yeah.
there seems to be a lot of them lately. And it makes it important to have the resounding, you can't go around as sassy as I can be sometimes. You can't go around sticking the middle finger in everyone's face going, "See, I told you so." That's not the professional way of doing things. So you have to have a value statement that is useful and professional. And that one certainly exudes the confidence that we all have, right?
And it sounds really professional, and you have to learn how to become professional, because there's a lot of times that sometimes they really want to pull the ghetto-ness out of me.
See it in the groups too. There's some cleaning business owners are like, I said this. I'm like,
Oh,
oh my
ouch.
goodness, did you already send that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I might want to change the word. It's usually on a Yelp review. I would change the wording a little. Let me help you.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes, the reviews, the way you respond, people are reading those.
they are.
And just look professional,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. And then there's a couple more that we can read out for you. This one is empathetic and understanding. I understand that my budget is a consideration. I truly value your perspective. My prices are set to reflect the time, effort, and quality I dictate to every cleaning. If you'd like, I can explain what's included in my services so you can see the value behind the numbers.
Ooh,
I
I like that.
like that one too.
You could see the value behind the numbers. Oh, I like it. And then there it goes on for professional boundary. You're gonna put these in the show notes, right?
Right. So that way they can
Yeah.
copy and paste
Yeah,
them.
because I think this would be great for them to have. Gentle rebuttal and affirming your standards. So there's a couple of them.
There's, I believe, 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th one, the snarky one that I gave you in the beginning. It's depending on my mood. Most of the time I'm professional, but every once in a while someone just gets me. So the one that's professional boundary, it reads like this. I respect that everyone has different expectations regarding pricing. My rates are designed to ensure a sustainable business while providing my clients with reliable and a professional service. I hope that you can appreciate that. I'm happy to discuss how my services can meet your needs.
I love that. I think that's a great one for me to use. Can't you
It's
do it
short
for
and
just,
succinct.
yeah, can you do it just for $200? Nothing, nowhere close to the price range I gave her.
Right. I want
Right.
half. You see it a lot too in the VRBO and the Airbnb. I have this $22,000 a night thing, but I want to have my event there. Can you do it for 5? I'd really love to be there.
I know. Yeah. It's like what I know. I know. But
It doesn't, I got to give you snaps for asking, but it's not polite. You don't go to your contractor and go, oh, can I have that at half off? You don't go to the plumber. My husband gets it too. He's a plumber, and people with plumbing, you're literally dealing with people's poo. So people don't care. They'll just pay whatever you're charging
fix
because
it.
they don't want to deal with your poo. So it's just and every once in a while people question the price. He's like, you're more than welcome to go. He goes, I'm 30 years in. It's just like I'm a master plumber. Go figure it
Yes,
out
I
yourself. I
know.
gotta go. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Again, perfect at your craft, and then now you're gonna perfect the way we speak to people that try to talk us down or belittle,
Right.
Yeah,
It is a form of belittling. It's
it
I have
is.
been you, and I wish that we could just be kind to each other all of the time. There are days that are absolutely fabulous, and everyone is excited to talk to me, and then there are days where people are just angry about whatever, and you just go, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, I'm not taking this. So maybe I should just let it go to voicemail or someone
Ooh.
else can, answer the phone for me today. And then there's a couple of others. I don't remember if did I read the gentle rebuke?
No, you haven't. No, you
It says,
haven't.
I understand my pricing may feel higher than you expected, but it's designed to reflect the high level of care and service that I provide. My clients often share that the results far outweigh the cost, and I hope you'll experience the same. And this is why you need to charge a flat rate and not an hourly rate.
Please, gosh, yeah. I see it. I still see it, but it's okay. They're still getting in. I think people that are just getting it, you always think automatically, especially if you're just starting off, you think, what's the hourly rate? I just seen a post in our area, and of course, I told them, you know, I see that what are people charging to do house cleaning? They posted it anonymously. Was in Humboldt Mons. I will
Oh, so
say that.
it was a mom looking for a deal.
No, she was looking to start probably a side hustle. And I think that a lot of people start this off as a side hustle. There are some people that go out and do a lot of research before they open up their doors. But uh, I referred them over to, of course, Cleaning Business Life and charging flat rates. And do you know that there's so many likes on that post because I still think whenever they're first starting out, people can't wrap their heads around how to price properly
Right.
on flat rates, you know? And I'm sure whenever they say $100, you know, depending on where you're at, you know, someplace in Kansas might not get, you know, our minimum starts here around almost at 200 for just a standard clean, just about.
My mom's in
But
Irvine. She has a really small condo, and we were pricing stuff out for her, and it was $200 for her 600 square foot condo.
yeah, and it just, but you know, somebody in Kansas, I was like, try your minimum at, you know, say 145,
Right.
150, you know, give it a try. If you don't want I promise you guys, you don't want every single client that comes your way. Make room. This is something that I had to learn because they're very hard to get to see themselves out whenever you have grown. Um, these people will come.
Mhm.
Uh, don't panic. Don't press the panic button. They will come. And save that spot for somebody that values and doesn't belittle your price and just they maybe go, oh, I wasn't expecting it, but they will see the value
Right.
that you know that they know that you're going to bring, and they are out there. The clients are out there, and sometimes they're happy just to pay whatever. Just help me.
Right.
They've hit their panic button.
Well, sometimes too, and we've talked about this before, is they'll try everybody and anybody and go, I can't find a cleaner. That's a red flag. But there
Mm-hmm.
genuinely are people, like we had a vet who was handicapped and he couldn't get his laundry done. He's like, I need someone to do laundry. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
It was easy peasy, and he was really grateful, and he was low maintenance, and those type. I'm like, here's my cards if you want to, you know. I don't know if any of your buddies in here,
Yes, I know. Exactly. And that's how that happens.
right?
But yeah, yeah, it's unfortunate whenever people try to barter, and it's a form of belittling you, and it does make you in the beginning, of course, not no more, not anymore for me, but in the beginning, I can see how a lot of people fold, and if you just respond with a professional, you know, a professional response, you're gonna just, and the confidence that you gain from that.
The Structure, Scale, and Profit Cleaning Business Academy is the best investment that I made in my business. I truly feel that when it comes to being a business owner, anyone can start a business, but it's not easy to maintain that business. If you do not have structures in place, it will fall. Shannon Miller is a godsend. My business nearly ran itself, well, I nearly ran my business into the ground due to not knowing a lot of things, and thank God for Shannon because she was able to pull me out of the hole, and we are back on the road to recovery, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm so happy to be heading in the direction that we are. Thank you, Shannon.
It's not, it's mental, it's a mental workout for you too. It's
It
like, yeah,
totally is.
yeah, I did it. Like, and I sounded great and I sounded well put together. And you're gonna have people like that that'll just zip their mouth. Yeah,
Right.
and that these statements that Shannon's given to you, I mean, it's not really hard to even come back on. Like,
Right.
where,
What are they
where,
going to say? It's a stop sign, right? And I can tell you, if you relent and give someone a discount, especially on a deep cleaning, or you're just taking them over and you give them a discount, they're high maintenance and they have unreasonable expectations. 99.9999% of the time, they're going to be difficult. Once in a while, you'll get someone who's just happy that you're there and, oh my God, the cleaning lady's here, that type of thing. But most of the time, the people who are getting the discounts have burned through everybody else in your town and are unreasonable and have really high expectations. So just something to keep in mind. We do have one more that we have as an example for you to give back should someone question your pricing, and it's affirming your standards. And it says, I appreciate your honesty. My rates are based on far. It's like the Shrek, far and away. Fair market value and the quality of service I guarantee. I strive to exceed expectations and ensure my clients have a hassle-free, professionally clean space. Let me know if you'd like more details about what's included. So these are all things that you can use to help navigate the sticky waters of someone going, I can't believe that's what you charge, or I used to be a nurse, or I used to do this. And it's not about, a hierarchy. We're all here together to grow. The cleaning industry is getting ready to do another spurt. We were just talking to Ricky Funk about AI and the growth that's going to happen in the next 12 months. I'm excited, but yet nervous.
yeah,
At the same
yeah,
time,
it is.
I'm like,
It's like, ooh, we
right.
really are.
It's stepping off the curb and being on the forefront of like massive change for the industry. It was a really great conversation to have had. So we
Yes.
hope that these are beneficial for you. Again, they will be mentioned in the show notes. I might even throw a document in there so you can download it and make it easy peasy for yourself. It just depends on time. And if not, you can just copy and paste. We look forward to your questions, and don't forget to subscribe. No, that's YouTube. Download and
Yeah, download, like, and share.
download, like, and share. I think it's actually review, right?
Oh, because we need reviews. Yeah.
This is what happens when you do 3 podcasts back to back. You're like, what am I supposed to say now? But in any case,
Yeah, for those that don't know, that me and Shannon do a couple of shows a day to keep up with everything,
yes,
so
definitely. And sometimes by the end, we're just muttering. We're like, what were we supposed to say? What were we not supposed to
fumbling
say?
through.
But we love each and every one of you. We
Yes.
appreciate you, and we look forward to your questions. You guys take care.
Bye.
Bye.